Okay, so in our last class we had discussed this active passive. Okay, and we had decided that we would do some exercises. Okay, 5-10 minutes we will spend on exercise, and after that, the last session of this English class, English course, that is tense. Tense we had already discussed, but on request we will be discussing the whole aspects, all the aspects of tense in just one class. Okay, that is the plan today. Shall we go ahead? Shall we start, guys? Do you want some exercise from active passive, or directly we will go to tense discussion? What do you want?
Exercise.
Sir, exercise.
Okay, right then. Hmm. Exercises. All of you get your pen and paper ready and solve this. All of you solve this. When I ask a question, only one or two of you answer. So I do not want that. All of you please solve this exercise. Then only we will have the discussion. So I give you 2 to 3 minutes to solve this. Convert these sentences into passive. 10 sentences are there. Please convert it into passive very quickly, all of you. Hey Lucky, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start the discussion. Somebody cleaned my room yesterday.
My
Passive.
clean room. My room was cleaned yesterday.
My room
Was cleaned.
was cleaned. Okay, my room was cleaned. Right. We make cheese from milk.
Cheese is made from milk.
Cheese is made from
Milk.
Milk.
milk. Okay, from milk କହିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. By us ନ କହିଲେ ଚଳିବ, କିନ୍ତୁ from milk କହିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. Careless driving causes many accidents.
Many accidents are caused by careless driving.
Many accidents are caused by careless driving. Are caused ରହିଯିବ ନାହିଁ, ଏଟା ନିହାତି ଦରକାର ଏଟା ଲେଖିବାର. Many accidents are caused by careless driving. Okay. A storm damaged the roof of the building.
The roof of the
The roof
building.
of the roof of the building was damaged by a storm.
By a storm. Okay, right. Have they invited you to the party?
Had you been
The question will remain question. You remember that. Have they
Had you-
invited you to the party?
invited by them to the party?
Okay. Have you been invited? Right. Have you been invited by them to the party? Right. Have you been invited by them? We find this plant very rarely.
This plant is found very rarely.
This plant is found very rarely. Okay. Many cars overtook us on our way.
We were overtook by many cars.
Over.
Taken names.
We were
Overtaken.
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 We were overtaken by many cars. Okay. We are paying all the debts today.
All the debts were being paid. Paid.
Where something about?
Are being paid.
Yes. We are all the debts are being paid back today, or are being paid today. Whatever. Reliance took over Future Group recently.
Future Group was taken over by Reliance.
Future Group was taken over by Reliance recently. They sent the parcel to a wrong address.
The parcel was sent to a wrong address.
The parcel was sent to a wrong address. Okay. So these are the answers to the questions, right? We have some more questions, another 4 questions. Do as directed. एमती तुमर एग्जाम रे जनरली से माने एमती दे दियंतिनी माने कन्वर्टेड इनटू पैसिव कन्वर्टेड इनटू एक्टिव एमती दियंतिनी rather they give question like this, like rewrite the sentence with this word, start the sentence with this word at the beginning, something. Okay, so we need to practice some questions like this. The company has employed 200 people. Now start the sentence with 200 people.
200 people has been employed by the company.
the company.
200 people कौन हबो?
Has
Have
been
been.
employed.
Has been
Have
हबो
been.
ना?
Have
Have been
been.
हबो.
Have been.
हाँ, हैज अच्छी बोली करी हैज बीन लिखी देबनी कारण 200 people have been हबो. Okay, 200 people have been employed by the company. Water covers 2/3 of Earth's surface. Start with 2/3.
2/3 of
Two-
Earth's
2/3 of the
2/3 of Earth's surface was covered by water.
Was केमती covers अच्छी पूरा tense टा change हबो की?
Sir, is covered.
Is covered.
हाँ. Water covers tense अच्छी present simple. So change हबो नहीं ना? 2/3 of Earth's surface is covered by water. Okay. My camera has been stolen from the hotel. Correct
Stolen.
the error if any. से किसी error अच्छी की? If there is any
Stolen.
error, correct it.
stolen.
Stolen.
Sorry.
Stolen haba.
My camera has been stolen.
Stolen.
Okay. Then I have never seen this flower. What dash this dash? Use right form of call. I had never seen this flower. What dash this dash? Give me the sentence. कौन हबो? Give me the question.
ସେଟା normal asking ଅଛି ନା, what do we call this? ଏ type ର ବି ତ ହେଇପାରିବ.
So माने give me the complete sentence.
What is this flower called?
What is this called? Okay, what is this flower called? Good. What is this flower called or what is this called? Right, that would be the sentence. Good. So this is how we are done with active and passive. Last item of our course. In fact, this was the first item, but on request, we will just revise the tense again, and that would be end of our discussion in this course. Okay. So let's go ahead very quickly. 45 minutes may not be sufficient enough to even revise the tense. Tense is a big concept. Okay. Introduction to tense. How many tenses do we have, guys? Any idea?
2 tenses. One
Two
time.
tenses. And what is another?
Future is the time.
That is time. Okay. Tense is equal to time. Means Udiya tense means we say kala, right? Past, present, future. All these things are. Whatever actions, tense structure we use to express things when something happened. Okay, when something happened or when something is happening. To indicate the time, actually, we use the tense. And tense is the backbone of whole language, let me tell you. If you are good at tense, then your language would be good. Your spoken language would be good. Your written language would be good. So that's why tense is necessary to study. Let's go ahead and see this. This one we have discussed. This chart I have made, and I have one handout that I will send it to you. And this is the summary of whole tense chart. Tense chart have you studied in your childhood?
Yes, sir.
टेन्स चार्ट गोटे आमे समस्ते पढ़िथिले छोटा बेले तार गोटे माने ब्रीफ गोटे रिव्यू करा हेछि एठी you see all the aspects are here. Okay, we have 2 tenses and 1 time. आमे generally 3 tenses भी कहि दउ, past, present, future. किंतु प्रति टेन्स रो 4टा एस्पेक्ट अछि. Simple, continuous, perfect, and then perfect continuous. These are 4 aspects. So 3 into 4, there are total 12 aspects of tense. So 2टा tense कहूछ ठीक अछि, 3 tenses कहूछ ठीक अछि, किंतु aspects, when somebody asks you how many aspects are there, please you remember those are 12 aspects. Very quickly, let's look at each aspect individually. Present simple. Present simple is used when we talk about habitual action, universal and scientific truth, introducing and speaking about self, present status. Habitual action, good example दियो quickly. Somebody?
I brush my teeth every day.
I brush my teeth every day. Universal
Sun
scientific
rises in the east.
truth. Sun rises in the east. Okay. सेमती देखिया बोले सन राइज फाइज किसी करंतिनी, सन कांस्टेंट थांती. हां, तो scientifically wrong example. Kintu okay, we have been using this example for a long time, right?
Yes.
Surya uday huanti ki kebe?
Na sir.
Nah, not really. Sun is constant. We rotate, we revolve around the sun, right? Okay, so but yes, it is accepted as a general truth, universal truth. Any other scientific truth?
Oil floats on water.
Sorry?
Oil floats on water.
Oil floats on water. Okay. Introducing and speaking about self means when we talk about our status, means what we are. I am a teacher, I am a student, okay, I work at this university, I am a professor. All these things that we say in our introduction, we use present simple. Some examples are given. I eat rice, I am a student, he goes. You need to be specifically careful about third person singular number. What are the third person singular number? Can you tell me?
He, she name.
He, she.
He, it, any single name, any singular object. Okay. Any singular object means table, tree, house. Okay. All these things. Okay. Any singular object, any singular name, any single name like John, Sita, Mary, all those. Okay. These are like he, she, it, all these are third person singular number. When there is third person singular number, you have to add SES with the verb. This is one thing. So this is about present simple, and this is the S plus V1. This is the sentence structure that we use. S means subject, V1 means basic form of the verb. Did you understand this, or you want to ask any question? Say yes, no, we will go ahead.
Present status ର ଗୋଟେ example ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
हाँ, କିଏ ଗୋଟେ କଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି?
ମୁଁ କହିଲି ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ଷ୍ଟାଟସ୍ ଅଛି ସେଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦେବେ ତ?
Present status, I am a student. हाँ,
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
present status, I am a farmer. माने तुमे कौन वर्तमान, तुमे कौन करो, right? And another sentence like I am at master canteen. मुकुटी अच्छी. I am in Bhubaneswar now. এই ভলিয়া ସବୁ sentence to talk about. हाँ,
ସାର୍ ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ହି ଗୋଜ୍, ଏଟା ତ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ଟା କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ହଉନି ନା, ଏଟା ଖାଲି ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଅଛି ଭର୍ବ ଅଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ଅବଜେକ୍ଟ କିଛି ନାହିଁ କି କିଛି ମାନେ ଇଏ ହଉନି, ତାହେଲେ ଏଟା
ନାଇଁ
କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ
ସେଟା
ତ
ଗୋଟେ
ହଉନି ନା।
ଖାଲି ଏମିତି example ଦିଆଛି, he goes, let me complete that this way then. He goes to
ସ୍କୁଲ।
college every day. ठीक है ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
Okay, good. Right then. So next aspect is present continuous. And present where do we use present continuous?
Subject plus verb plus ing form
সেটা তো ঠিক
plus
আছে,
subject।
সেটা সেন্টেন্স স্ট্রাকচার। where do we use, যেমতি এটা
For
habitual
continuation.
করা যায়। হ্যাঁ,
ଗୋଟେ କାମଟା ଯଦି କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ ଚାଲିଛି
at
Ongoing
the
action.
time of speaking, if something is going on, like ongoing action, okay, ongoing action means at the time of speaking something is going on, means you people are listening to me, some people are playing some music in the background, means at the time of speaking that action is going on. Okay, so that is to express that kind of actions which are going on in front of our eyes, we use present continuous. Gute bahut misused form hochi ing, mane most misused form hochi ing. Do you understand why I am telling you this thing? Koti misuse hue ing form ta? Okay, let me tell you. Have you heard people saying, I am teaching in this college,
Yes.
I am studying
Yes,
in
sir.
this university?
Yes, sir.
These
Yes, sir.
sentences are right or wrong?
Present simple. It will take present simple.
We must use present simple there because we talk about something that we do habitually, or that we are a student, we talk about our status there. Okay, ing should not be used. Remember one golden thing about present continuous, about ing form is used to express temporarily ongoing action. Temporarily ongoing action जोटा कि वर्तमान चालीछि. Now I am talking to you. Okay, ଆଉ ଯଦି ତୁମେ କହିବ I am teaching in this university, that would be wrong. I am studying at Kalinga IAS, if you say, that would be wrong. You have to say
Sir?
what?
ସାର୍ ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲ ଦେଖିଲେ ଏଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି ନା? ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲ ଦେଖିବେ ତାହେଲେ ତ ଠିକ ଅଛି। ସାର୍ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲ ଦେଖିବେ ତାହେଲେ ତ ସେଇଟା ଠିକ ଅଛି ନା?
ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲ ଦେଖିଲେ କେମିତି ଠିକ ଅଛି? ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲି ହିଁ ରଙ୍ଗ ଅଛି। ଆଉ ଅଲଗା ସେନ୍ସ ରେ ଯଦି ଦେଖିବ ଠିକ, ମାନେ ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲି ହିଁ ରଙ୍ଗ ଅଛି। ଓକେ, I study at Kalinga IAS. Okay, I teach at this university. ସେଇଟା ହେବ ଗ୍ରାମାଟିକାଲି ପରଫେକ୍ଟ। ଓକେ, ଯୋଉଟା ଗୋଟେ ହ୍ୟାବିଟ, ଗୋଟେ ସବୁଦିନ କର, ସେଇଟାକୁ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ରେସ କରିବା ପାଇଁ we have one structure, present simple. to use that instead of using present continuous. Okay, present continuous is used when you talk about action which are going on at the time of speaking. Ongoing action has to be expressed using present continuous. Another context we have, you can already see that on the screen. When we want to express future, there also we can use ing. Can you give an example? Expressing future using ing.
We are going to Puri tomorrow.
We are going to Puri tomorrow. The Prime Minister is coming tomorrow. Okay. We are visiting them tomorrow. We are meeting tomorrow. Okay. Using ing, you can talk about future plans. Right. That is also done. So examples, as you can see on the screen, I am teaching, that is ongoing action. PM is coming tomorrow, that is expressing future using ing. Okay, I am teaching, just like I am teaching, if it is plural, then it's we are playing now. This is the sentence structure that is followed in this aspect is subject plus is am are according to the subject. Okay, according to the subject, we need to use the auxiliary, and after that verb plus ing. This is the structure. Any question quickly?
सर मोर फ्यूचर माने केते लिमिट अछि ना सेमिति किछि नै नेक्स्ट मंथ कहले चलियो
फ्यूचर
हम किछि लिमिट अछि एते कि जाय कि हम किछि नै जे नेक्स्ट मंथ कहले चलियो मतलब पीएम इज कमिंग नेक्स्ट
नहीं
मंथ
नहीं नहीं नेक्स्ट मंथ नेक्स्ट ईयर सेमती सेमती कहि हेबो नहीं माने बढ़िया क्वेश्चन दे पचलो थैंक यू फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन हाँ मन इच्छा हमें आईएनजी लगेई करी एक्सप्रेस करि परिबा नहीं फ्यूचर किछि बाट जदी आगे जाई छ सेई काम रे व्हाटएवर मे बी द जॉब ओके इफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी इनिशिएटेड इट स्टार्ट हेई जाई छी we are watching a cinema tomorrow mane you have already booked the ticket is with you okay we are watching a cinema tomorrow watching a movie tomorrow our family are meeting tomorrow mane tar artha kona what should I understand if you say our families are meeting tomorrow
प्लान हे गछि काली मीटिंग
हमें कथा वार्ता हे जाई छंती आमे कोठी भेटिया प्लान हे जाई छी एंड एवरीथिंग इज सेट आमे रेडी हे जाई छंती प्लान इज कंफर्म ताहेले जाई करी आमे कहबे आउ वी आर मेकिंग अ हाउस आफ्टर 15 इयर्स कहि परियो कि
बट सर पीएम करो कि नहले को प्रेसिडेंट करो तो फिक्स था ना इन नेक्स्ट मंथ रे तांकर रेडी मीटिंग हबो कि नहले जे कोन छोटे एक्सरसाइज होची
हां जदी सेटा फिक्स થઈ जाई छी काम हे जाई छी पीएम इज कमिंग नेक्स्ट मंथ कहि परिबो एमति न हो जे काली रो प्रोग्राम ही कह जाई परिबो आईएनजी लगे कि सेटा तो मु कहिनी माने व्हेन थिंग्स आर ऑलरेडी इनिशिएटेड मु कहली ना हाउ डिड आई एक्सप्लेन when actions are already taken when things are already initiated then you use ing to express future जेमति कि पीएम ऑलरेडी गोटे कॉल कर दै छंती नवीन पटनायक को माने सब किछि प्रोग्राम फिक्स हो जाई छी से आरो मासो आसीबे नो प्रॉब्लम किछि तो काम हो जाई छी ना एजेंडा तो हो जाई छी ना ऑफिशियल कंफर्मेशन तो हो जाई छी ना नहीं
यस सर
हां सो व्हाटएवर इट मे बी किंतु गोटे 15 वर्ष परे आमे गोटे घर बनैबा सेटा को आईएनजी लगे परिया कि इज दैट लॉजिकल
नो सर
so simply we can say we will make a house after 15 years will जगह even may टा बेसी appropriate हबो बुझी पालो काहे कि
हां
after 15 years nobody knows what is going to happen we are just thinking of the plan okay so we will start making a house next month jodi कहिबो गोटे conviction अछि जगह रेडी कर देलनी पैसा अच्छी वी विल मेक अ हाउस नेक्स्ट ईयर नेक्स्ट मंथ 15 इयर्स पर कथा किए देखि ए सब सेंस ता देखि करी हमर स्ट्रक्चर गुडा यूज हुए ओके एवरी स्ट्रक्चर हैज इट्स ओन मीनिंग एमती मन इच्छा आईएनजी यूज करके फ्यूचर एक्सप्रेस करी हेबो नाही unless there is a solid reason did you
Sir?
understand ha
सर सपोज जो कि डैम्स माने कि हमरो सर्टेनिटी थिबो 100% लाइक सपोज पीएम रीचेस टुमारो इन ओडिशा तो माने एटा 100% श्योर आसीबे ही आसीबे
ha
तो एटा भी
सेटा गुटे डिफरेंस देखो पीएम इज कमिंग टुमारो प्रोग्राम हे जाई छी and we are just using ing किंतु on the other hand if we use pm comes tomorrow when you say you have 100% confidence that PM is coming and there is the program is not going to be cancelled in any cost at any cost. Okay, 100% certainty जेतेबेले थाए सेतेबेले हमें यूज करूं present simple to express future. Present simple to express future माने notice फुटिस पढ़ी थी वो भी the school reopens on 15th
यस सर
April. पढ़ी तो एमती नोटिस केबे
यस सर
reopens एटा को टेंस
प्रेजेंट सिंपल
present simple माने this has been already decided the administration has already taken the decision and it's not going to be changed pandemic तो सब कुछ चेंज कर दिए that's a different thing किंतु माने unless there is a calamity kind of thing it's not going to be changed 100% confident 100% certainty in that case we can use present simple to express future the school reopens on 15th April okay so but in this case when something is already initiated and you know that it's going to happen something is initiated please remember this point something is already initiated a program is already started then in that case only you can use ing to express future ए दीटा बुझी हला using present simple to express future
सर one more doubt sir ଆମେ suppose ଏଇ meaning ରେ ତିନିଟା types ର ମାନେ sentence frame କରି ପାरे like PM reaches tomorrow PM is coming tomorrow PM will come to Odisha tomorrow तो एथरे certainty level highest रहुची हमर present simple रे then future
yes present simple टा certainty level 100%
sir out then will come and is coming तो तांको भितर बेसी certain कोटा
will come out is coming टा more certain will come टा casually हमें कहूँ हाँ एटा हबा को जाउची I will meet you माने there is no certainty हाँ मु तुमको भेटिबी okay I am going to meet you means there is some kind of certainty okay right then any other question in present simple and present continuous okay let's go ahead then present perfect माने completed action with present relevance एटा को बेसी फोकस रखी कि मने रखिया पड़ियो completed action किंतु it has present relevance I am just giving you a context okay the context is suppose तुमे वर्तमान मते कहबो सर टिके जिबा स्नैक्स खाइ दवा मु कहबी नाइ मु ए जस्ट 7टा बेले खाइतिली when I say 7टा बेले खाइछि 7टा बेले खाइछि मो what do I mean am I hungry or not at all hungry
Not at all hungry.
खाइबा को जीवा इच्छा अछि ना नाही मोर
नहीं
मु मना करूछि मोर खाइबा को जीवार इच्छा नाही काहे की इच्छा नाही
टिके पूर्व खाइथि
मोर से जो खाइथिली तारा इम्पैक्ट इबे भी अछि माने मते भोक लागो नहीं खाई सारी छी कि नहीं मु
ଆଜ୍ଞା
खाई सारी कंप्लीटेड एक्शन खाई सारी छी मु केते बेलु खाई सारी छी किंतु तार इम्पैक्ट ता इबे भी अछि माने मते भोक जमा लागो नहीं दिस इज प्रेजेंट रेलेवेंस सो थरे थरे एमती हेइतिबो इन योर लाइफ आल्सो आ गोटे चाबी बाकी आई हैव जस्ट टेकन एमती केबे कहि कि मु एबे चाबी देसी सागो आई हैव जस्ट टेकन माय टी सेमती केबे हेइछि
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके सेटा हला जिंसो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट मींस you have done something you have completed some action but relevance of that action is still there impact of that action is still there এই কেস রে আমি ইউজ করু প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট ওকে যেমতি কি আই হ্যাভ সিন তাজ তুমি তাজমহল দেখিছ কি যদি কোশ্চেন পচারি গলা এলে यस आई हैव सीन ताज माने तुमे जेतेले आई हैव सीन ताज कहूछ माने तुम माइंड रे यू कैन रिकलेक्ट द मेमोरी ऑफ ताजमहल देन ओनली यू कैन से आई हैव सीन ताज राइट तुम माइंड रे एबे भी फ्रेश अछि ताजमहल रो मेमोरी यस आई हैव सीन ताज आई हैव सीन ताजमहल दैट इज फ्रेश इन माय माइंड जेमति की आ गुटे जदी एक्सप्लेन करबी मु जदी कहबी शैल वी गो टू आगरा टू सी द ताजमहल तुम भीतर के ताजमहल देखिछ ऑलरेडी anybody who has seen Taj Mahal
No, sir.
okay Puri temple
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay mu jodi कहली shall we go to Puri temple and if you say I have been there many times जदि एटा कहूछ तुमे जीवा पई इच्छा अछि ना नहीं
इच्छा नहीं।
Nahi.
जीवा पई इच्छा नहीं बिकॉज़ बहुत थर जाइछो सेटा देखि साइछ ऑलरेडी एंड दैट मेमोरी इज स्टिल फ्रेश इन योर माइंड एंड माने आउ 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 थरे जीवार इच्छा नाही बहुत पूर्वरु जाइथिले कथाडा सो आई हैव सीन ताज आई हैव बीन देयर ए सबरो मीनिंग होछि सेटा I have already taken my tea. I have already taken my breakfast. माने तुमे कहिया को चाहूछ जे मु खाई सारी छी और मते भोक लागु नहीं. The structure that we use to express this kind of situation is subject plus have or has. को जगह रे has लागिवो HAS
Third person singular number.
third person singular number रे has लागिवो. He has booked a ticket for me. He has booked a flight ticket for me. Okay? माने टिकेट टा करिकी पठेई देई छंती से टिकेट रो वैलिडिटी खत्म हेनी सेति पई he has booked a ticket for me. जदि से करि देई थिले बोली को कहबा ताले कोटा यूज हबो had HAD से मो पई टिकट टा करि देई थिले HAD सेटा भी हम पढिबा आपको जाई की. One thing you need to remember here, verb form, whenever you see have and has in the sentence and it is in present perfect, you must use V3. Okay, V3 बोली करी I have two pens जगह रे माने V3 तो लगे है बनी ना. I have two pens एटा को टेंस रे अछि. I have two houses एटा को टेंस
Present simple.
एटा प्रेजेंट सिंपल. किंतु I have already done this homework.
Perfect.
Present perfect.
Present perfect.
Done. So whenever we use sentences, whenever we write sentences in this structure, please remember we generally use V3 third form of the verb. Okay, right. Any question here? बुझी हला कि एटा?
Yes, sir.
Then this one is interesting. The fourth one. ସେଇଥିକୁ ଯିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ question ପଚାରିବି. Do you have any habit that you have been doing for quite some time? Anybody? Habit माने negative है पारे, positive है पारे. Don't only think about smoking and all those things. There are many things that can be habits.
Novel reading.
Sorry?
Reading novel.
Reading. So give me that sentence. Tell me how you will say that.
I have been reading novel.
I have been reading
A novel.
These nonsense people are like shouting so much. Prahari, everything. हाँ. Okay. कौन कहला मुझे सुनी पाले नहीं.
I have been reading novel for
I
long
have
time.
been. I have been reading.
Novel.
Reading a novel. I have been reading a novel. Okay. Okay. I have been reading novels. तापरे आउ किछि अछि कि I have been reading novels.
No, sir.
Okay. एतिकी भी हे परियो. Any other habit anybody has? देखो, habit is something that you start in the past somewhere and you continue it. Okay. When there is this continuation, we use present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous is a structure that establishes link between past and present. माने गोटे action past रे start हला आउ एबे भी चाली छी. Suppose you say, I have been swimming. I have been swimming since childhood. Okay, I have been swimming since my childhood. यारो माने कोन मु जीवन जाको स्विमिंग पूल रे ही अछि कि?
No, sir.
Not really, but I do that habitually. Okay, माने मु one fine day I started swimming in my childhood and even now I swim. Okay, even now I have that habit of swimming. It indicates that action which began in the past is continued now. एबे भी सेटा चाली छी. Okay, I have been swimming since childhood. He has been swimming since childhood. Sentence structure होची यारो subject plus have किंबा has according to this subject. Subject रो एटा देखि करी माने थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर नंबर जदी हेतिबो has लागियो, otherwise have. Okay, subject plus have or has, then been, then VING. This is the structure of present perfect continuous. Can you give me some example?
Sir,
Hmm.
I have been flirting some girl last 4 months.
I have been
Flirting some girl last 4 months. एटा ही परियो तो.
मु से verb टा सुनी परने भलसे कोन कहू छ. I have been
Flirting last 4 months.
last 4 months सेटा सुनले माने से verb टा टिके ठीक से कहो. verb
Flirting.
कौन कहउछंती से I have been
He is saying flirting.
Flirting.
Sir, flirting.
I have been flirting for last 4 months. काहाकू?
Sir, girls.
Huh?
Girls.
Okay, it's so uncommon. That's why I didn't get it. Okay. You have been
Okay, sir.
flooding girls for last 4 months.
Yes.
Okay, the structure-wise completely right. There is no problem.
Okay, sir.
ସତରେ ସେଟା କରୁଛ ନା ନାଇଁ? ସତରେ you have been flooding girls for 4 months.
Na, sir, michota.
Okay, okay. Anyway, but sentence is right, structurally right. Any other sentence like this?
सर जो क्वेश्चन आपण जो कहले आई हैव बीन रीडिंग ए नोवेल खाली हबो ना आई हैव बीन रीडिंग नोवेल्स खाली हबो
I have been reading कौन हबो?
ए नोवेल खाली हबो कि नोवेल्स हेले भी चलिबो
देखो
प्लुराल हबो
गोटे नोवेल को भी जदि पढुछ लास्ट 20 दिन हला कहि परिबो नोवेल ता कोन गोटे दिन रे सरी जाय कि?
नो नो
तुमे कहि परिबो I have been reading this novel since 5th April. Or I have been reading this novel for last 10 days. अच्छा since ଆଉ for भितरे डिफरेंस जानि परछ तो कोठी
Yes,
since
sir.
यूज हुए कोठी for यूज हुए can anybody explain?
Sir, since टा starting time को indicate करा हुए, for टा total time पूरा indicate
Okay,
Time duration.
let me give you an example. Very good, thank you. I have been कौन लिखिया? I have been, let's say this.
So I have been practicing.
Sorry?
I have been practicing dance
Yoga.
or yoga or hockey, anything.
Practicing yoga since 2010. Okay, the same sentence can be expressed this way also. Practicing yoga for 12 years. Now you can understand, I think, the difference between since and for.
यस
Yes,
सर
If we talk about the beginning time, means koothu start hela, say continuous habit that you are talking about, kibithu start hela if you talk about, then it takes since. On the other hand, if you talk about the total time, माने कितने समय धरी सेटा चली 6 मास 8 मास 2 घंटा भी ही पारे 2 घंटा भी ही पारे एमती प्लीज डोंट थिंक that this can be only this structure can be only used in case of long habits only. No, nothing like that. Look at this example. I have been working in the garden since morning. तार ओडिया कोन?
ମୁଁ ସକାଳୁ ବଗିଚାରେ କାମ କରୁଛି
ମୁଁ ସକାଳୁ ବଗିଚାରେ କାମ କରି ଆସୁଅଛି. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily require a long time to use this structure. You can use this structure in a matter of 2 hours also. We have been discussing English grammar since 7 o'clock. Got it? We have been discussing English grammar since 7 o'clock. Okay. We have been discussing English grammar for 1 hour. गोटे घंटा हला हमें डिस्कशन करूछु. Since आउ for रो मु जे कोनोसी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम देखिछि since आउ for रो गोटे क्वेश्चन निहाती आसीबो निहाती at least गोटे क्वेश्चन. Do you know that or not? Question देखिछो previous years
yes, sir.
question? since out for gote question nihati asyo. Please remember this. Starting time we talk about, we use since. Total time when we talk about means 2 hours, 12 years, 10 years, 6 months, 2 weeks. It is about total time. Okay. Kintu since January माने केबेटू स्टार्ट हला जनवरी फेब्रुअरी लास्ट ईयर चाइल्डहुड कहले टोटल टाइम ना बिगिनिंग टाइम हाँ तो एटा सब विचार करके सिंस एंड फॉर लगे सिंस माने ठू केबे ठू फॉर माने केते दिनो हला केते दिनो पाई. So you need to understand. I think it's easy to remember, right?
Yes.
Are you confident about it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question you want to ask here?
No, sir.
Okay then. Let's go ahead. Past simple. Have you ever told a story to anybody? छोट पिलांकु केबे स्टोरी कहिजो?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके केमती कुह गोटे दीटा एग्जांपल देलो गोटे दीटा सेंटेंस ओडिया हो हिंदी हो इंग्लिश हो व्हाटएवर.
Long years ago, there was a
Long years ago there was a
King.
there was a king. There was a king. Okay, the king went to the forest. In the forest he met a demon and they started fighting. After a fierce fighting, the king killed the demon, and the demon from the demon he got a diamond. So you go on telling story like this. When that is narrative. Narrative means narrating what has happened, narrating what happened in the past. Okay, narrating means storytelling. And believe me, my dear friends, our day-to-day conversation 60-70% is all about narration. Do you believe this or not? Yes or
Yes, sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Because
sir.
in our life, all we have is memory. All we have is our past life. Future life we do not know about. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଫ୍ୟୁଚର ର ବେଶୀ କଥା ଆମେ କୋଉ କାଳର ବେଶୀ କଥା କହୁ ଏଟା ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି.
Past.
ପାଷ୍ଟ ର ହିଁ ବେଶୀ କଥା କହୁ ଆମେ. We narrate most of the time, whatever may be the language, most of the time we narrate. Okay, we tell stories about our past or we present our past. Present means we just talk about our past. This structure, specifically past simple, along with all the aspects of past, are immensely necessary for you to know, because all we have to talk about is our past. Future very rarely we talk about. I am going to do this, this is rare. Let's say 10%. Most of the time we talked about past. Like this happened to our family. This was the case. I came to Bhubaneswar in 2015. I settled here. I joined a college. I performed well there. एमती सब आमर लाइफ विषय when we talked about, we use past structure. Okay, so this is the most important structure, I would say, when we are talking about when it is about day-to-day communication. Okay, and language is all about day-to-day communication, you know that. So most of the thing. And in your exams, do you have subjective paper or only objective paper? All other paper also I am talking about.
Sir, in ASO only objective.
Only objective. Okay, objective रे भी questions जो आसिबो माने when was this established, when was radio invented, okay, and general knowledge question गुड़ा कहूची when was our constitution approved, এই ভଳିଆ ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ହଁ ମାନେ এই ସବୁ past tense ରେ ଅଛି କି ନା এই ସବୁ sentence ଗୁଡ଼ା ASO is not the only exam that you will be writing. You will be writing many exams. Exams like OAS if you write, civil services exam. If you go to mains written section, there all the questions related to history, all the questions related to political science, which tense you have to use generally to write all the long questions.
Present tense.
Suppose you are writing about Dandi March, which tense you will be using?
Past.
Past tense.
Past.
You will be writing about freedom movement, past tense.
Past tense.
Anything you write, okay, about your general knowledge, about your political science, public administration, history, anything that has to do with past, to write a long question about that, you have to use past structure, not only past simple. Let's say past tense, you may use all 4 aspects of the tense. Okay, so these 4 aspects are immensely necessary. Let's discuss this. Okay, so narratives, to refer to the past time, and to talk about conditionals also. Use number 1 is narratives, means storytelling. Use number 2 refer to the past time. सब बोले तो हमें स्टोरी कहूँ ना ना माने narration माने स्टोरी टेलिंग, किंतु हमें खाली स्टोरीज ही अच्छी कि हम लाइफ रे. Yesterday I met my friend. Is that a story?
No.
That's not a story. That's not a story. I'm just referring to my past time. माने काली मो कौन कली, काली जदि मो बाबा मते पचारले काली कौन कलु दिन जाको, I went to college, I met some of my friends, I took 2 classes. It is referring to the past time and telling what happened, talking about some completed actions. Use number 2. Use number 3, conditionals. We talked about conditionals that day. How many of you are there? Conditional sentence mane achi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Conditional रे केमती past use हुए? Can you give one example? Look at the second sentence.
If I were a bird, I would fly.
Okay, if I were a bird, I would fly.
Imagination.
Imaginative sentence, fancy sentence. Okay. If I were the PM, I would stop examination system. Right? If I were ta hochi past simple. wish ta mane जोटा पूरण न हला भले जिंस गोटे अभिलाषा जदि अछि मन रे, जोटा कि अपूरणीय अभिलाषा जनरली कुहा जाय. I wish I was smart माने से पिलाटा कोन जदि से कहूची I wish I was smart माने
से स्मार्ट नुहे,
पिलाटा स्मार्ट नुहो, पिलाटा टिके हुए तो बोका हितिबो किंबा जनरल हितिबो, नॉट स्मार्ट. सेति पई से कहूची अरे मु टिके स्मार्ट हितांती की, एडा हला मीनिंग. I wish जेते बेले लागे, whenever we start a sentence with I wish, then the following chunk of the sentence would be I was or I were even. Okay, I wish I was smart माने से पिलाटा स्मार्ट नो. These are the 4 contexts where we use past simple. Okay, there was a king, he killed, all these things. So narration, then conditional, then obviously wish. The sentence structure that we use is subject plus V2. ओके मु भाबुतली आमे एक्सप्रेस जाइकरी आमे क्लास खत्म कर देबो बोली करी किंतु क्लास ता माने another 5 aspects are there. 4 3 7 aspects cannot really be discussed. आमे कंटिन्यू करिबा की काली ना we should conclude the classes, conclude the program completely.
सर कंटिन्यू करियो.
Do you think this is you are going to benefit from the discussion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बुझी है कि पांचटा एस्पेक्ट हमें डिस्कस कले. Today we discussed active passive, some question answers we did, and after that 5 aspects of tense. Did you understand all those things?
Yes, sir.
100% clear, sir.
Kali sari daba tense ro.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let it be last class tomorrow then, guys. And I promise one thing. I will conduct mock test, but that should be near your exam. What do you say? एबे mock
Yes,
test
sir, yes,
करले
sir.
किसी फायदा हबो कि तुम?
सर एग्जाम टाइम रे करियो. बिफोर 1
एग्जाम
मंथ.
7-8 दिन 10 दिन पूर्वरु हमें कर देबा.
यस सर 15 और 1 मंथ.
15 और 1 month.
Sir, discussion ହେଇ परिबो त से क्वेश्चन ना.
Discussion कोटा. हाँ, discussion करियो निहाती. We will I will conduct the exam on Google form. Let's say it's multiple choice question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
In
sir.
that case, I will जोटा हबो मु करबी हमें ऑनलाइन भेटी की भी करि परिबा एग्जाम एंड अदरवाइज Google form रे भी करि परिबा and after that there will be discussion of the whole question.
Yes.
This I promise, but in my point of view this should be near the exam. What do you say?
Yes sir 15 days.
Right.
It's enough.
Right then, tomorrow let's conclude our discussion and take a break. You keep preparing your things. When we will be nearing exam, you do not have to tell me. I will be preparing the mock question meanwhile and near your exam. Yes, Sanghamitra.
डाउट थिला सर जो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटीन्यूअस रे जो हमें सीन्स जगह रे फॉर्म लगे परिबा.
Present perfect